We're live.
We are live.
Are we live? Are we live?
Something's happening.
Are we live?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is terrific.
Penis.
Robbie.
The top is beginning to rotate like a screw, and the thing must be hollow. Move it! Keep back there! Keep back there! Keep those men back! Keep back there! Keep off! The top blew! Go, Bell! Stand back! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed. Wait a minute. Someone's calling someone or something. I can see coming out of that black hole two luminous discs. The eyes, it might be a face, might be almost good heavens. Something wriggling out of the shadow like a great snake. Now it's another one, and another one, and another one. They look like tentacles to me. I can see the thing's body now. It's large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. It's so awful. The eyes are black and they gleam like a serpent in the mouth. And a kind of V-shape with saliva dripping from its rimless lips. It seems to quiver and pulsate. And the monster, or whatever it is, can hardly move. It seems weighed down by possibly gravity or something. The thing's rising up now, and the crowd falls back. It seems quite easy. Of course, it's not very experienced, ladies and gentlemen. I can't find words. Well, I'll pull this microphone with me as I talk. I'll have to stop the script until I can take a new position. Hold on, will you please? I'll be right back in a minute.
All right. Oh, we lost. Did we lose Robbie? I think maybe he had his phone call. He was waiting on a phone call, but if that's what we lost, then he'll be back in a few minutes.
But he did just post on the side chat. I'm just now seeing it.
Yeah, I see it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on her 10-hour drive, so she's needing some support there, you know. But anyway, how you guys tonight?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I live here now. I live like here in this square is where I spend all my time anymore. I work here.
Same.
This is like my office and stuff. Like when I have these are my. I'm actually using some monitor. Or at least one of the monitors I got from work right now. Mine conked out, but. Hey, Godless Scummers in this. Excuse me, my.
Oh yeah, Cat's here, Scummer's here.
Yeah, Titan's here.
Of course, Titan.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about Titan. What did I say that out loud?
Oh, me and Titan identify plants and bugs together in my Discord server. Are you guys in my Discord server?
Actually, I don't know. Can you post it so I know for sure?
Right.
Hey Titan, will you post the link to my Discord server so my friends can join if they want to?
Yeah, get to work, Titan.
Yeah, tell me what am I paying you for? Oh, I heard an echo of you saying "Get to work, Titan." Did you hear that?
I did hear that. I don't know where it came from.
It reverberated through the darkness of
through the
pre-Halloween YouTube. See, you know at Halloween, and me and Maya talked in detail about this. At Halloween, the veil between the land of the living and the land of the dead. And if you don't believe me, there's this documentary that's it's called The Crow. Explains it all really, really well in detail. Sometime I wait for Brandon Lee to come show up at my door.
Take me away.
Yeah. I just touched your abs.
That was quite the video.
Yes. But thank you everybody for showing up to hang out. We're going to be looking at. We got a warlock guy here that we're going to be talking about, but I wanted to pick on everybody and see if anybody's doing anything for Halloween. If anybody's dressing up for Halloween.
I will be hiding from little children on Halloween.
I'll be hiding from big children on Halloween, but go ahead.
That's right.
No, I was just going to say, typically, I love Halloween. But it's my favorite holiday of all because it's a chance to actually just let loose, you know, be crazy or be kooky, whatever you want to be. And you get to dress up. It's fun. It's just a good time. But the last time, which I think was 2021, I bought all this candy and not a single. Well, there's one kid that showed up. One kid and their dad showed up, and I was like, I bought all this candy, and for only two people, it ticked me off. So last year, was it last year? Oh, I'm getting my dates mixed up. So this year, I don't know. I haven't decided. I've got some candy, but I'm thinking maybe Mrs. Mania and I may just turn off the lights and keep the candy for ourselves, but we'll see.
Well, there's going to be a bunch of rowdy ass teenagers here, so I don't think I'm giving out candy. Just because I don't want to worry about having kids showing up at the door when there's a bunch of drunk teenagers. Well, not teenagers. They're mostly teenagers. My son's 18, so they're his friends and stuff. So there's going to be kids his age, or kids I call them kids his age, like in their 20s. Hopefully they aren't too rowdy though. I'm going to be playing Den Mother, so I'm getting my drink on tonight because I'm going to stay sober.
Oh, I should. No, I'm just sitting here with my coffee.
Well, I had coffee this morning. It was
10 hours ago.
You don't know how I've been streaming all day though.
Quite literally.
Yeah, I my weekends are pretty jam packed. I'm getting a new computer here. I'm tired of waiting on my old one to come in, so I'm getting a new computer. I do have some benefactors, so I was actually gonna hit up MathPig after this stream to see if Robbie could help me pick something.
Speaking of which, I thought he was supposed to be here, and he just right as we went live, he bounced.
Yeah,
I know how convenient.
I'll say
his lady friend is on a 10-hour drive from around the St. Louis area to Pennsylvania. It's it's a journey.
Yeah.
So so it seems like some of my audience doesn't know who this character is.
They know who I am. They're always trolling
Wait, there are
me.
people who don't know Gurr?
That's what I'm saying.
So how I describe Gurr is the channel is sort of like if the Raging Atheist meets MathPig, maybe with a little
like this,
with a dab of Wild Heart.
Yeah.
Definitely don't like this.
Just a dab.
Right.
And then maybe some a sprinkling of Answers in Atheism.
I'm not that old.
Yeah.
I was gonna take shots at speed.
You mix that all up and you put it in one of those margarita shaker things, and that's how you get Gurr streams.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that actually does make a lot of sense. Oh, you gotta throw in some alcohol in there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hell of a drive. I know.
Gurr, like he's like kind of a Raging Atheist Skylar fiction type, but like it's mixed with trying to think
nonsense.
Rage and Skylar both have comedic elements to their channel too. Skylar likes to do audio clips and stuff, and Rage actually used to do characters. I don't think he does so much anymore, but.
Well, I would say I'm just full-fledged comedy, really.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm hilarious. It's hard
to be the comic relief
with no intelligence.
Oh my gosh, you didn't even get to that letter part of that Greg Locke video. That was the important part. He starts calling for his people to react violently and.
Okay, so what happened was. Bree said, hey, check out this Greg Locke video, the last 20 minutes. So I put it at roughly 20 minutes before it ended because I thought that's what she had said or alluded to. And then she said, no, you got to back up. So I backed up 10 minutes. And then I swear to God, where he said something like, "No, you need to back up to 1
Okay.
hour and 10 minutes." And so I said, "Okay, I'll do that." And then 20 minutes later, she comes back into the stream and she's like, "Oh, you're way too early." I'm like, "What the fuck? You said that?"
No. What happened was I said it last 20 minutes, and you went to the last 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh, maybe I was wrong. It was 10 minutes before that. So I said, I gave you the timestamp. I said 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I said,
Yeah.
and then I said, so back up about 10 minutes, and you went back to
an hour, I think.
You went back into 1 hour and 10 minutes, and then you saw my message about backing up 10 minutes, and so you went back 10 more minutes. No!
Let me tell you, 10 minutes of Pastor Greg Locke feels like an hour and a half.
I'm saying
It
though,
was about daemons.
Daemons.
There's daemons in this.
you have to
snuff
spell
them
it out with Gurr. He does not like
don't do the math.
screen his content. It's just.
But this letter that he reads is what it was all about. He gets to
I
read
never
this
got
letter
there.
from this Freemason.
You never even got to the letter.
I was going to go on longer, but then Mrs. Mania had interrupted, so I was like, okay, I gotta get off of here.
Well, Maya, you listened to it on mine this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you catch the Greg part? Yeah.
Yeah.
My problem, the reason I wanted Gerd to go ahead and do it again is because I'm not like selfish with my content either, but I also realized that at mine it was so late in the video that if nobody's gonna see it on the rewatch through, and on my scheduling it's not going to come out on my videos unless I bump it up. It's not going to come on my videos until like January. So I wanted somebody else to make sure to cover it and get the message out that this is happening, because even like the people who usually cover Greg Locke, they haven't really been. Him at Meta had a blog about it a couple of weeks ago, but hasn't really revisited it since. And he's had that sermon that Gurr was listening to. That was just on the 26th. That's just a couple days ago. So and no one's covered that yet. And he's like, they're talking about the people show up at the church. So he's got his people all riled up and bringing. I imagine they're going to be pretty heavily armed at this burning. Or there's going to be like.
Didn't they already do a book burning?
He did back in February. Yeah.
Okay. That's what they're about to do another one.
Yeah. Publicity.
I just love how he said somewhere in that sermon, "I'm going to take my personality out of it."
That caught my attention too. I was talking in the chat. I was like, no fucking way.
Well, you have your personality is being continuously pissed off at everything.
Yeah, at all times. And I would say he's bad shit, but I love what Titan said. He was like, bats call him Locke shit. And that's just like perfect, like Locke. He's insane.
I would say so. The dude's just always pissed off, and he's always on the wrong side of everything. He's very skilled at having terrible takes on opinions.
What you need to do, Gurr, now that you know where that's 1 minute, about 1 hour and 11 minutes, is you need to actually on Halloween before his book burning, which is going to be Tennessee time at 7:30. So an hour before that starts, you do your stream and do his.
That's
sermon.
a great idea.
And then that way you get through that 20 minutes, and you can actually see if he's live on his channel, and you can catch it live.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah,
really.
Full of them.
That's a weeknight, but
yeah, that's a weeknight. It's
a Monday, but I mean, you're gonna get. I don't know anybody else in the community that's. I mean, maybe now that I'm yammering my jaw about it, but
now everybody's taking down notes. You've got Skylar, the Rage.
I can see Skylar and Rage covering
Lisa
that.
for Truth out there with her notepad.
Right. I mean, in all honesty, I would say everyone go for it, but yeah.
Yeah, well, as much exposure as we can have for this campaign that he's undertaking to make it normalized to do book burnings, like children's books. He's talking like Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah. When I was a teenager, early 2000s, they actually at my youth group, it was a Assemblies of God church, Pentecostal church, and the youth pastor, who was new at the time, was like, "Yeah, we're gonna burn some Harry Potter books," and I forget what other books was involved in that burning, but Harry Potter was one of them because it promotes witchcraft. And at the time, I was like, "Yeah, fuck the demons."
I like how
it's
your,
so
your
cringe, though.
prepubescent voice came out there.
I know. It's got to go that route. Yeah, fuck those goddamn demons. It's so cringe to look back on, though. It's like, oh my god.
I don't know. Greg Locke was actually during his rants there. He did say some pretty base things about the Catholic Church, but you know that is what it is.
Well, a broken clock is right twice a day at least.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and then on the video too, he was like, you know, anybody who tells you that there's more than one path to God is lying, which means like only him and his followers are going to be
exactly
going
to hit on that too, because there was some before that he had a long rant about that I didn't even cover on my stream because he went back 10 more minutes than I did, so there's a lot more of that devil talk that in the part he covered.
Basically, if your opinion disagrees with mine, your opinion is coming from the devil. But if you agree with me, then you're right with God. God is speaking through you. If you, as long as you agree with me.
Yeah, all the humans in history are going to hell except for Locke and his flock.
Right.
Locke and his flock.
Yep.
And go suck a what? Oh man, because they hate me. Just for existing.
For existing.
Yeah, and you all for supporting me existing too are probably not on the get out of jail free card. Not to mention, I'm sure you have some qualities other than being atheist that are going to drive.
Yeah, something tells me that Locke is one of those white nationalist Christians.
Yes, I get those same fucking vibes. I'm like, okay, this dude's hasn't come out and exactly said it that I'm aware of, but if he does or if he did, I would not be surprised.
He uses all the same talking points as they do, so I'd be really surprised if he wasn't. But pleasantly so. I mean, it'd be one of the very few things that go in his favor.
Are there any, I don't know if I've ever noticed when you see this crowd, his congregation or whatever. I don't know if I've ever seen any black people or Mexican
that's a good question.
Asians or anything like
or a good observation rather.
Yeah,
I'm gonna Google that. What is his?
It's pretty white. I don't know if I've ever say anything white supremacist though. I don't want to paint him. He's already awful enough without adding anything he's not actually espousing. That's the same way I feel about Kent Hovind. I've never actually heard him say anything. Well, he says some Nazi jokes. Kent Hovind does, which are
really no, I haven't heard that. I mean, not that I follow either of them very closely. I will admit I haven't heard Locke say anything. I can't even say Nazi-esque because he definitely has, but where it's like white supremacist, but like it's the what I call the deification of whiteness, and it's baked into the religion. And he says a lot of things that are kind of lockstep with people who have those beliefs. And it's more of a dog whistle than anything else.
Yes, yeah. I agree. It's I feel like it's, at least from my perception, it seems to be just subtle enough to slip under the radar for a lot of people, but not for the people that he's actually signaling.
Right. He's the poster child for the Christo-fascist movement. I swear, at least
the white Jesus movement.
Yes.
Yes.
And I mentioned that when I was streaming too. I was like, "Did you guys hear that whistle? Maybe your dog heard it."
Yeah.
Well, he was ranting. So,
it's so weird because I look back on people like Kent Hovind, people that I used to have to listen to, and that I hate to even say this, but I admit I used to enjoy listening to. When I was a Christian, looking back now, it's like, oh my God, what did I see in this? And I was brainwashed.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I mean, shit, I guess I wouldn't have seen that at the time, but looking back, as the saying goes, hindsight is definitely 20/20.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't blame yourself for things that you thought made sense as a child. You know, I mean, we all.
That's
do
what
it.
that's what my stream last night was about with that girl who's like, oh, when I was a teenager, I was into witchcraft. Now I know it's Satanism. You can't hold yourself responsible
Right.
for.
Right. And Bree, I've missed a lot of your. I've missed everybody's stream the past 7 days, give or take.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to get caught up on them.
Yeah. Well, give yourself a break when you need it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
seriously.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, be like me. I was just like, you know what? I needed some me time. Fuck all y'all. I'm not caught up. If there's something important, let me know. But, you know, I'm
Right.
back. And I mean, yeah, I mean, we've got to start giving ourselves and others permission to do what we need to do to be mentally stable to
I like that.
interact
I
in
like
this
that a lot.
arena. I mean,
Yeah.
especially as a streamer, there's a lot of pressure. So I mean, yeah, when
Yeah.
you have to take time away, you have to take time away.
Well, I don't feel it now because I am not monetized. By the way, just letting everybody know I'm getting really close. So I don't really. I mean, I don't feel the pressure to put out content. I do it just for the love of it. I wish I was monetized so I could reap those benefits from it, but I'm not quite there yet.
All right, everybody, we got to get 200 Slack accounts up and running.
Yeah.
It's
I
something
have
great.
it on both accounts, but let me make sure. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I need all
positive
14
I
of you
am.
in the live chat right now to, let's see, 14 times. How many Slack accounts do we need for each viewer? No, but my links are down below. You can share this video or this stream, whatever. We've been doing this. We're on part 4 now. Now that Robbie is back with us, hope everything's going well with you, with Robbie, and she's making her way. All right.
And I am.
Oh, I'm definitely a Robbie. Lucky rainbow stars.
Oh, I'm loving this.
It shows my email when I go in. How did you not know?
I'm not used to hosting panels, honestly. I started hosting panels
Okay,
I lost my computer.
Shit, cat.
Look, okay, this is a bit. I can leave if you want. It's okay.
No. I like Cat Robbie. We should get started.
I'm Robbie. I'm here with my lucky sprinkle stars or whatever the fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ, Mother of Mary.
Lego my lucky charm.
Look,
not that hard.
That's what I'm saying. Lego my ego. My lucky charms.
Hey, look, I'm doing the best I can. My Irish bleeds in with my natural Wisconsin accent, so it comes out as Scottish.
That makes sense.
Shark pig. I like it.
No, it doesn't. Don't be a cat apologist.
So, are you guys ready for some Sid Roth?
Indeed.
Oh, Sid Roth. My parents love this dude.
Yeah, he's interviewing this ex-Warlock guy, so it's.
No, it kind of looks like the
guy.
guy.
Oh, I know this video.
Mm-hmm. This is just from a couple days ago.
Really? No, he looks like that guy from.
I'm sorry, I know this video.
What's that movie from the 80s with Carol Ann?
The guy from Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Yes.
Yeah, Poltergeist. Or the Creep Show.
Well, it's Poltergeist 2 is where he comes in, that character, but yeah.
I actually know some people who were actors that were playing the what do you call it? The reenactments of some of the segments of some of the guests. Yes, it's a whole weird thing. But yeah, anyways, this is enough of me.
So let me make it perfectly clear. This video is going to be like flipping their lid about Hocus Pocus 2. So
of course.
Really okay. I just did shorten that movie. Oh, I saw it with my lady friend there, not 2 days ago. Pretty darn good movie. I mean, the blonde one kind of looks like Dee Snider there.
Oh, goodness. You think that Sarah Jessica Parker looks like Dee Snider?
Yes, and I would fuck them both.
Yeah.
Who is Dee Snider?
No.
Twisted Sister.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of Zack Snyder, but I was like, that's
No.
Slightly different.
Look, okay.
yeah, right.
Look, me saying Sarah Jessica Parker looks like Dee Snider is not an insult. That's saying that that Sarah Jessica Parker looks more attractive than most people think she looks, because Dee Snider is objectively incredibly attractive and also really brilliant. I mean, because remember that time with the Tipper Gore thing? Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's my piece.
Yeah, and and Sarah Jessica Parker, she was a full blown fox in the first Hocus Pocus. I haven't seen the new one, but she was a hottie in that. Anybody who says otherwise is just being judgmental, like post hoc. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
when she does
problem
the
is
Little Children song, good grief, that's an amazing scene. Yeah.
they kept on showing her very obvious stunt double so many times in the original one, and it's like, okay, I'm just saying, I'm Robbie. No, I'm not.
Robbie.
But okay. Look, I'm gonna have to put on the cat for this because Sarah Jessica Parker.
You roboted.
You're gone.
Bath Pig, he's still there.
Parker clearly has a little not Jewish.
Math Cat.
Math
Math
Cat
Cat
is
is a new name. Math Cat.
Math Cat.
Math
That
Cat.
works. We need to make a version of Robbie's Robbie's icon there. I don't think Robbie uses that icon anymore, though. He's still the purple one now with the cool boar looking one with the tusk.
Oh, well, hold on. I can make that happen if you give me a second.
Here we go.
You need to do. Oh goodness, there's some.
Okay, I'll change it.
I
love it.
I'm Robbie. I'm Scottish. Right, here we go.
Scottish. Oh, God.
Did you ever steal the one that I made with my face in your?
Oh, I've got it saved. Oh no, it's on my laptop, not on this computer.
But,
yes.
Gur, I gotta ask: is that you behind those giant sunglasses?
It is. It's
yeah.
It's the only real piece of me that is seen, that is visible.
Yeah.
Other
Okay.
than that, I hide behind darkness and the shadows. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm scared now. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Robbie,
before he talks a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Robbie,
for
you
real.
come in whenever you're done with your.
No, he's right there.
Are we gonna keep going with that?
Oh,
He's
I'm
using-
right. Yeah.
He's using the
It's Math
boxing
Pig.
mask.
Let's go.
He's using the boxing one now. Look.
He's ready to fight someone.
I know.
I'm Robbie. I'm Robbie.
If a fake Robbie comes in here, then we'll know because they won't have the boxing gloves. All right, Sid Roth,
All right,
let's do
let's
it.
go.
Sid Roth here, and I've been looking forward to this interview. I've interviewed John Ramirez a number of times. John is a high-ranking warlock in witchcraft. He spent 25 years in witchcraft. I want to ask him a question because I've kind of been struggling with it myself for many years. Is Halloween bad for a Christian to be involved in? Or is it what most Christians think, just fun and games and it's in my heart, I don't want to do anything evil, it's disguises, etc. And then
You ever notice when they show these clips like this, the kids are never dressed up like Iron Man or
Copyright.
the Little Mermaid or anything like that. It's always like horror like things, like he's a witch.
Right.
It's always like dark things when you see these.
Generic witch number 20. I'm sorry. Generic witch number 23.
I'm gonna need you to
No.
work on that math pig because I'm not even feeling the tingling I usually feel when Robbie talks. So
Yeah, you're gonna work on your own accent.
Yeah, work on that
it's
Scottish accent, Robbie.
I can do the Kark
Scottish
accent real well. Okay, I can do the Kark accent, but
Okay,
Robbie's
that's
from the
definitely
north,
Robbie.
the fucking Kark. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's a good point though, Bree. Because yes, they're always dressed up as the evil witch, in quotations, of course, or the immortal vampire, which goes against the teachings of Christ, I guess,
Yeah.
because Christians.
Look, these kids are clearly being groomed to be evil.
Yes, she's
By
actually gonna be a,
Obviously,
Do you see
she's
that
gonna be a
atheist
witch.
standing behind them? He's just
Yeah,
going to
she's-
steal all their candy and then eat them.
Oh, I
the
thought that was
dude behind them
I
is
thought that
kind of
was
creepy.
their beta cuck dad with his skinny jeans, right?
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's immoral because he has no moral foundation for which to ground the.
Oh, yes.
Maya's
what it
going full
is.
Darth on the background characters. Down, girl.
Well, I mean,
Some of these movies, like Hocus Pocus 2,
Oh Lord.
is that something a kid should not see? Most kids that whose parents are Christians are seeing that. I want to get an insider's strategy of what is wrong, if anything, with observing Halloween. But before we get
With observing Halloween, specifically Hocus Pocus. I mean, we're really gonna. I hope they drive that home in this video. How terrible this movie with Sarah Jessica Parker and Bette Midler is.
I really don't understand the I mean, I don't know. These people have way too much.
Time.
There's that, but what's the focus on clothes? God damn, kids are putting on clothes and asking for candy. That's Halloween.
The horror.
Yeah, playing dress up is suddenly the devil.
also all the kids are very fully clothed. I mean, the whole plot line of Hocus Pocus 2 was essentially a swingers party for adults, right? Or the first one. I'm sorry, the first one.
The first one, okay.
Yeah, was a swingers party for adults where all their parents were there and they were dancing and vibing and hanging out and they couldn't possibly talk to their children, right? That was the whole plot of the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I don't know about a swingers party per se, but yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Well,
they didn't say it outright, but I mean, what else were they doing? It's
was in
an
the high
adult
school gym,
Halloween
though.
party.
I mean, yeah,
It's
they
in
were
high
clearly
school gym,
fucking.
though.
That was apparent.
Yes, they're obvious. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, can I just say that the ex-warlock, his hair is fucking awesome. He looks like Mr. Ice or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero. Anyways, that is all. Okay, continue.
Yeah, let's continue.
there, I want to know how you got into witchcraft, why you stayed in witchcraft, and why you got out of it.
I tell you, 25 years of my life, I was in the highest levels of the hierarchy of the demonic kingdom, set in demonic kingdom, the shadows of the demonic. That means that you did all the ceremonies in your body, all the rituals, you did all the contract with the devil, Satan, his kingdom. I got married in Halloween. I had a demonic wedding in Halloween. We celebrated my demonic wedding with...
There's an echo. I'm hearing an echo. I don't know if it's just on my end though, but just...
I hear it too.
No, it's I hear it too.
It's probably me. I have my I keep forgetting my headphones on. I'm used to my old layout where I had no echo.
Yeah, because I was just like, okay, if I just wanted to point that out just in case you could sharpen it up, just for your benefit.
There, Jesus. Oh, I'm Robbie.
Robbie.
Just, throw Lucky Charms or, Shamrock at the end of each sentence. You're fine.
Shamrock's Lucky Stars, fucking shiny sprinkle boys. Robbie.
Perfect.
Robbie.
But
Robbie.
Warlocks and witches coming to my wedding, which medium, high rank, medium, baptized in my wedding with animal sacrifices. I did that for 25 years.
I have had 2 weddings and neither one of them had animal sacrifices at them.
No, I mean, but I love this. And I'm noticing a theme here of grifters for Jesus. everything's just so over the top. You know, I had to have my wedding on Halloween. We're covered in pig's blood.
Right?
I all but sacrificed my wife on the altar of Satan just to show my love for my demonic, overlord. It's just,
totally would have if I hadn't been distracted by the orgy.
I mean, it's just like all this like crazy ass like Christian, like I don't know. It's like all the stuff that goes on in the minds of Christians. It's like to scare the what do you call them, grifties into compliance.
I love the way you worded that. Grifters for Christ. That is beautiful. In a sad way.
But I mean, am I wrong? Like everything's so
not
obviously
at all.
over the top. Like you can't even ask, like, well, what's wrong with that? No, it's just so obviously wrong. And like anybody who has any idea of what actually happens in like is it LaVey's church or whatever? Like just understands that none of this shit is actually a thing.
Right.
Yeah, like the traditional Satanists, like the Church of Anton LaVey are they're atheists. It's about indulgence and whatnot.
Well,
but they really go ahead.
Anton LaVey was a whole different thing than an atheist. I mean,
but
the Satanic Temple is atheist. The Church of Satan, some of them are atheists, some of them aren't. And there's also other Satanist groups. I just... Oh, sorry, Robbie.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take it off his O face because I'm getting sick of looking at his O face.
No, you can go forward. I just need to say that.
I got into the age of 7.5. I was recruited from the second heaven. A necklace fell down, hit my feet. I put it in my pocket. I went home. 7 demonic powers of the dark side of the necklace. From there, my mom at 8 years old, my parents took me to the witch house to do my car reading. From there, I went on. I moved up the ranks. In 1999,
the witch house is that
the witch house?
I want to go there. That sounds awesome.
That reminds me of there's a Lovecraft story. What is it? A Dream in the Witch's House. Has Brown Jenkins in it?
No, I something tells me he's talking about like a church, like a church for witches or some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but like
church.
It's the witch house. It's like the schoolhouse, but it's the witch house, and where they go learn about witch shit.
Yeah, they have those. In the predominantly Christian society of the United States of America, there's a bunch of just witch houses. Yeah.
Hey, Kat, check your Discord. I
It's
just
right
wanted
up
to say that for no reason at all, but check your Discord.
Okay, maybe your messages. All right.
Sure, the Messiah interrupted my party at 179 building. He knew my address. He came to look for me, and I was sitting on my bed for the first time ever in October, depressed in 1999, not realizing something came over me, and I turned around and I started to talk to Yeshua. I said, I don't want to serve you. I'm not going to be part of your kingdom. I'm not going to be part of any church or anything that has your name on it. I don't want nothing to do with it. In the end, I was falling into deep sleep. I was passing away. And at that moment, all the words that came out of my mouth, you bigger than my dad.
You're bigger than my daddy.
I paused it because I would rather have Gur read this.
Yes.
If
you're bigger than my daddy, the devil, then you show me tonight or leave me alone.
That's
Wait,
how Gur...
I'm sorry. Who is he talking to again? I missed the part.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to get a sound clip of Gur reading or saying that.
Bigger than my daddy, the devil.
Bigger than my daddy.
Now, is he talking to Satan, or who's he saying this to?
I think he's saying it to God.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I think.
He said the Messiah tracked him down and knew his address.
The Messiah tracked him down?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it again because that's what I think he said. But
I said, I don't want to serve you. I'm not going to be part of your kingdom. I'm not going to be part of any. October, depressed in 19. I was doing a car reading.
It was right after this.
From there, I went on. I moved up the ranks. In 1999, Yeshua, the Messiah, interrupted my party at 179 building, came my address. He came to look for me, and I was sitting on my bed for the first time ever in October, depressed, in 1999, not realizing something came over me, and I turned around and I started to talk to Yeshua. I said, I don't want to serve you. I'm not going to be part of your kingdom. I'm not going to be part of any church or anything that has your name on it. I don't want nothing to do with it. In the end, I was falling into deep sleep. I was passing away. And at that moment, all the words that came out of my mouth, you bigger than my daddy, the devil, then you show me tonight or leave me alone.
That's an important message. That's
Okay,
why
I think
that's why I like to come up.
Spirit, because it came all over him, and I haven't.
I actually walk up behind strange men in the bar and whisper this in their ear, and then
I know, right? Definitely gonna score if you use this line. If you're bigger than my daddy, the devil, then you show me tonight or leave me alone.
Oh, how do you think I got my girlfriend? Oh, Robbie.
me wee little girl.
My wee little girl.
She's me girlfriend. Don't you know?
She's me girlfriend.
Oh, Brie, I like that. I like that accent.
Yeah, I bet.
Kicker doesn't hurt.
I'm not objectifying. I'm just saying, just observe.
I know. I can talk like this for as long as I need to, but I'm not going to keep doing it all night.
Okay, look, I can do cart real well with Robbie's from there.
Shh, cat.
Cat, shut up. Just kidding, cat. I love you.
It's math pick, God damn it, commit.
I mean,
math cat. We need
math cat. Thank you. I couldn't think of.
We need you to tell us what was in your DMs. Were there pictures of Rob with their shirt off, and if so, do you want to pull them up so we can share them?
Oh, please let it be. Excuse me, math cat. Hello.
Math cat?
Wait, my what? Sorry, my internet cut out. I mean, sorry, my internet cut out. I'm Robbie.
I love the cat.
I'm Robbie here.
We wanted to make sure your DMs were okay.
Yeah, what's in your DMs, cat?
Math cat.
I legitimately I don't rightly know because I'm on this through Discord, so I can't check my Discord without.
Oh, you're on your ISO or whatever, right?
Okay,
I don't have a computer. I'm poor. Yeah. I mean, I'm Robbie. I have a computer, and I have 87.2 monitors. I'm British now. Robbie's British. That's his factual.
87.2 monitors, Robbie.
Yeah.
That does sound like.
All right. For the purposes of this stream, MathPig is now from Wisconsin.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There. I'm fucking Robbie. I got a lot of fucking monitors. There, bud. I'm Robbie from Wisconsin. I got 87.2 monitors. Yeah. No. So that's how we are. There, bud. Yeah. Okay. You okay? Okay, thank you for hearing me out. Really, God bless you. Bless your heart. All that jazz. Okay. We're good. Yeah.
Good. Let's do it. Let's move on.
That was discussing it. Bye. Sorry.
And I came back into my body. I was a born again believer in the plan.
One of the things you told me that kept you in witchcraft is they planted fear of what would happen to any witch that left their practice.
Yeah, if they engraft the tormenting fear on you, that if you to ever leave or think of leaving, or any of the demonic spirits, which is demons and principality, or the devil himself, will ever figure out that you are leaving his camp or you're leaving his kingdom, you might as write out the will and pick out your coffin because you're gonna die. And then they made that real clear.
Yet he's still alive, and he's been doing this since 1999. He even has videos that are like, 13 years old on YouTube. So, there's got to be some way out of it.
And I mean, I'm just assuming that if you believe in all this stuff, that death isn't even like the end. You're just living on in a spiritual realm or whatever the fuck these
Yeah, no, Bree
so-called
and I were talking about that the
Satanists
other
believe.
day where, I mean, it's not like people want to die, but like death isn't considered like
it's not
a
the
negative thing. It's just a transition. You believe you are a soul. You are a soul that has a body, and so you're always a soul. You're just a soul
Maynard.
without a body in death. So it's not like, I don't know, unless like he's going to go on about some shit where he sold his soul to the devil, and because he's a witch or warlock or whatever the fuck, he has to rot in hell, burn in hell for all eternity,
right?
Which isn't a thing. But I mean, and not just like as a non-Christian, but like witches don't believe that either. So it's I don't know if Titan's still in here, but he made a great comment last stream. It's like, you know what you call people who worship the devil? Christians.
Right, yeah.
That's a good point. That's a damn good point.
Well, yeah, because they believe in the real fucking literal devil.
Right.
I'm sorry, they believe in the real literal devil. Yeah.
We are.
Hey, I'm doing my
saw
best.
People
Okay.
that felt that they wanted to leave, and I went to a few funerals of those people that wanted to leave and they ended up dead. So that was engrafted in me, and the only person that pulled me out of deep darkness, out of the pits of hell, was Yeshua, that pulled me out and adopted me to be in his kingdom.
I'll tell you what, we could not be talking about this if it wasn't for the blood of Jesus. We could not be talking about this if it wasn't for the
blood of Jesus.
Sounds satanic to me. The blood.
What is it? That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Did he like find Jesus, dig him up, and take his blood? Like, where are we going with this?
Yeah,
like, because in my church, we just got wine.
My church,
right.
all we got was grape juice. We didn't even get we didn't even get the good stuff. It was fucking grape juice.
Really?
I didn't get to go to church.
Yeah, like
hold on, Gert.
They were hardcore.
No, because
it's not hardcore,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, Yashka turned his blood into wine. Take of it, drink of me. This is my blood. You didn't even get his blood. You just got like off-brand cannibalism.
We get great value cannibalism.
Shit! You didn't
Right
get,
from
you
the
didn't get
Walmart.
name brand cannibalism.
Straight from Walmart.
God damn!
No,
Yeah, I'm
no.
sorry.
No Welch
Gert.
up.
I mean,
no Welch,
for the couple.
no Welches up in this house of God.
You're right. No Welch's up in this bitch.
I was raised Catholic, so we got the watered down wine.
Well, it's so weird because the churches that I come from, all of them except for the Baptists believe that yes, Jesus turned water into literal alcohol, which would be wine. Although they would also say, but you can't drink actual wine because that's evil. That can lead to temptation. It's like, make up your mind. So let's like, okay, so God's like Jesus' first recorded miracle.
No, that's
in the
anti-Semitism.
Was wine.
Was turning water into grape juice.
Right.
It was just a little bit. No.
I mean,
my stepdad was Baptist, and he actually said that. I mean, because I was talking about like drinking, he was like, "Well, you're not supposed to drink," and I'm like, "Well, the Bible says drink not within excess. It doesn't say you can't drink."
Exactly.
And he's like, "Well," and I'm like, "It was Jesus's first miracle," and he's like, "You don't know that it wasn't grape juice," and I'm like, "It says wine."
Save the best for last.
Like, why? If it was grape juice, it would just say that.
That's you said exactly what I've always thought for.
Yeah, it's fermented, right? It's got to be fermented.
Right?
To be wine.
Yeah, Jesus turned water into bad grape juice.
The word of God's infallible, so it can't be grape juice. It has to be wine. The Bible's infallible.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Also, the whole thing is anti-Semitic just because, like, the Torah and the Talmud kind of commands that we drink. Like every Shabbos, you're supposed to drink. You fill your cup until the cup runneth over, and you drink that wine, right?
I'm all for it.
I
mean,
I don't
sometimes
know if
do it
anyone
and it's
here
not even
knows Jew
Shabbos.
things. Well, yeah, I mean, exactly. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get drunk and
holy
have
girl.
fun and hang out with our friends, and Christians turn it into weird hate nonsense. It's
Christians have
Yeah.
a tendency to do that for some reason.
which,
I don't understand.
full disclosure, I'm an apatheist. I'm just culturally Jewish. I was born Jewish.
Yeah.
Like, is your mom Jewish?
I don't even think Kat knows what she is.
Like,
I'm
somebody must have
Rove.
said you were
I'm
Jewish.
sorry, I forgot. No, I'm not
Yeah.
Jewish. I'm what's Robbie? I'm from
It's a fucking
Scotland, and they
leprechaun,
sent
yeah, I
my
know.
family
So
to
clearly your
free the
mother was a
Catholics.
leprechaun.
Clearly, yeah. So that
Yeah.
But as far as this guy goes, it's Supernatural, which is the name of the show.
Mhm.
It's so weird because it was only back in like 2007 or 8. I remember being home and my parents always watching this almost every night, if not every other night. It was always this show because they would eat up what this guy is selling, like hook, line, and sinker.
It's always stuff like this.
For the most part, yes.
Or ancient aliens.
If it's not Satanism, like in quotations, it's was possessed by the devil, or I saw heaven, or I went to hell. All kind of like this, like just like fantasy type of stories that most Christians, to their credit, are like, no, okay, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just so weird because it's like most Christians, and I'm just speculating here, don't actually buy what this dude's selling. And even as a Christian, I always thought it was weird because this guy, Sid Roth, would always say, all right, we're giving these away if you make the purchase of buying what we're giving away. I always thought that was weird because it's like, this dude, if he is being honest with himself, if he does truly believe in all the supernatural stuff, nonsense, then why would you need to sell a product? Why would you need donations when your God can do all these miraculous things as what you believe says and as all your guests say, but you still need us to pay you money for a product that you're not actually selling, you're just giving away for a certain financial exchange? I don't know. It's just fucking weird.
Well, have you never gotten the Joel Osteen? I think it was Joel Osteen. Right? No, it wasn't him. It's the other crazy one. We do not wrestle with flesh, or we do not something principalities. We wrestle with principalities,
You're
not
talking
flesh
about,
and blood. That guy.
Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kenneth Copeland. He sends out notes. So he
Mr. Winds of
he
God
sends out.
himself.
We got one of those. We got one of those at our house.
COVID-19.
I don't know, about 9 months ago. About like, hey, you just buy this water that comes. By the way, the water comes from literal fuck mother in Chernobyl. It's not treated. It's radioactive and has literal radioactive bacteria in it. But he sells that as holy water. It's the bitter waters, and you just need to believe, and then you need to give him. You need to give him a whatever amount of money is specified in the letter, depending on how much money they think you have. Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So
11 out of 10.
the bitter water is supposed to trigger not pregnancy, abortion, right?
I mean, yeah. Generally, water full of radiation and bacteria
Who needs
will do
Plan
that.
B?
Take
Yeah,
you
holy water.
It is plain
Yeah,
to be.
I mean,
drink it. Never worry about
By
getting
the way-
pregnant again. One
Just
sip.
drink some holy water.
Hey,
Problem
does
solved.
anyone know? Okay, have you seen regular holy water? Not Kenneth Copeland holy water, Catholic Church holy water. Have you seen the statistics on what they've done when they've tested holy water coming from the Catholic Church?
I've heard
yeah.
it's like full of fucking viruses and disease.
Poop!
and shit like
Poop.
that.
It's full
Yeah.
of poop.
Oh, God.
Just poop. It's poop water. It's poop water. It's untreated poop water. Don't dunk your kids in that. They're gonna get pink eye.
The irony is so fucking delicious in that. I mean, it's sad and it's
No,
unfortunate, but my
it's poop
God,
tasting.
it's poop water.
Yeah, it's poop water. Don't do that. I'm gonna shut up now.
Presence of the Holy Spirit. And I want to acknowledge, Holy Spirit, we yield to you. Have your way. Not our will, your will, not our kingdom, your kingdom come on earth as it
Come on, Earth, baby.
is in heaven. Now, John, let's deal with Halloween. Why should a Christian not observe Halloween?
You open gateways and portal to the spirit realm of darkness, entrapments, setups, plots, schemes, and wild that the devil takes over your children, take over your family. And it's so demonic.
You dress your kids up as witches and goblins, and it's demonic, and you're in portals to gateways.
Yeah, it's a demonic portal that your children, by dressing up and walking down the street, like they're going to be demonically possessed. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
That your children will be demonically possessed if they dress up in a Halloween costume and walk down the street. I mean, it seems like we should just know that that's untrue.
And
yeah, it's evidently not true, right?
Right.
And also, it completely annihilates this notion of free will that they say God gives us. If you do this thing, your kids will be possessed by demons. Well, what about their free will that you say God gives us? It just right out the window. Their core value of everything, which is free will, just goes right out the window, because if your ancestor did X, that means their ancestors, or their descendants rather, will be possessed or open up to demonic activity. It's like, but if they're Christians, doesn't the blood of Christ, in this satanic way that I say it, does that not protect them against evil things that their dad or grandfather did? I don't know. It's just
the sins of the father or whatever. Why those they're always passed on. Did we lose Kat?
Looks like Cat Pig or
yeah. If I had to guess, she probably checked her Discord or her phone got too hot. One or the other.
You don't want to StreamYards and
I don't know. Cat Mania. We lost Math Cat. I don't know if you saw.
I'm Cat Mania. I'm from Georgia.
What?
I'm Cat Mania. I grew up in the Pentecostal church. I don't know. I'm Boston, Georgian. Leave me alone. I grew up in the Pentecostal church.
That's gonna give me a headache.
How do demons possess people? Apparently, all you have to do is put on face makeup and walk down the street.
I know, right?
I would do that I don't just do that on Halloween. I do that like most days.
But yeah, daily. And you've been doing it. And
same.
Bree, this is why you're all turned around and don't know what your gender is, because you put on makeup and walk down the street. And apparently that's why I'm all confused too. You know, I don't completely forgot who Jesus was. And
you put on the makeup.
Paint.
It's putting on blinders
and walking down the street.
Yeah, just call me Yashka Graham. Call me the Burn Tran. That's a deep cut joke for anyone who gets it. Joshua Graham, the Burn Man, Fallout New Vegas, Mormons, Jews. It's the whole thing.
That name sounds familiar, but anyway.
I have no idea what Kat's talking about.
That was a deep cut joke for the one person who's gonna watch this like 3 days later.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, she's done.
Oh, okay.
What? I'm done.
And
oh,
once
sorry,
you
go
put
ahead.
that in costume and that identity
muted.
on, that you describe yourself, say you dress like Little Ariel, the Little Mermaid, your marine spirit. You dress like Casper the Friendly Ghost. You say, well, I'm not dressing my kid like
Wait, can you rewind that?
Devil. I'm dressing my Casper the Friendly Ghost.
He said something about
identity on.
mermaids.
You describe yourself. Say you dress like little Ariel, the little mermaid. You're a marine spirit.
Yeah, it's
You
the
dress
only
like
word
Casper the
I
Friendly Ghost.
heard.
So what?
You're a marine spirit if you dress like the Little Mermaid.
What?
Robbie, I was asking Robbie while we were waiting for you guys to pop in backstage what Elena was going as for Halloween. She's going as the Little Mermaid. She's going as the marine spirit.
She doesn't know she's going to be a submarine spirit or whatever the fuck this dude
she's
said.
opening portals.
Yeah, she's gonna get all messed up.
Bring your proton pack
demonic
with you.
possessions. You can't. Doesn't matter. Blood of Jesus doesn't matter. I don't even know why he did. All this like grand poobah shit. Like all he had to do was put on face paint and walk down the street.
Yeah, why do you go to? Why do you have blood sacrifices at his wedding and stuff? If all you needed to do to summon demonic power was put on a Halloween costume.
Yeah, walk around on Halloween, and it's just the easiest thing. Doesn't matter. I don't understand this at all.
It's so bonkers to me. So it doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter who or what you worship. But if you put on makeup on a certain day of the certain time of the year, you're opening up portals for possession. It's just.
And then they'll say, "Oh, it's your intentions." Well, no one's intentions when they're putting on the makeup is to open up portals. So which is it?
My intention is to get free candy. So, where did Satan come in here?
Or maybe get felt up in the bar, but no.
I love you, Bree.
I'm not dressing my kid as a witch and a devil. I'm dressing my Casper the Friendly Ghost. You put on a spirit on your child.
I swear you said Casper the Friendly Goat, but
I thought I heard that too. I thought I heard goat, not ghost.
That might be his accent, though, and I'm not going to bust his balls about his accent because we all have our.
Well, then you'd have to bust my balls, but yeah, this is.
Child, you changed the DNA of the identity, and now the devil has legal rights, and he has.
You change your DNA when you put on the Halloween costume.
Wait, can you rewind that by like 5 seconds?
Yeah, well, a little bit more than that. I want to hear the beginning of this rant because it's insane.
We'll go back to 5 minutes, okay?
Oh, no. You don't have to go back that far.
On that you describe yourself. Say you dress like little Ariel, the little mermaid. You're a marine spirit. You dress like Casper the Friendly Ghost. You say, well, I'm not dressing my kid as a witch and a devil. I'm dressing my Casper the Friendly Ghost. You put on a spirit on your child. You change the DNA of the identity. And now the devil has legal rights, and he has permission that you gave him that you sacrifice your kid spiritually to the dark side.
But what if you say it's
whoa, Sid, hold on. Sid, we need to...
Sid, my dude, hold on.
Yeah. We got questions from this panel before you get yours. Let's all take our turn, Sid. I feel the way that you look right now about what he just said. So
right. It's great.
Like, I'm sorry, Mrs. Mania. I was out there. I had to respond to a call. There was a call. I know shit. I mean, I'm a southern boy. I don't know nothing.
Oh boy, did you hear what we just heard, Kat? Did you hear?
Let me guess. No.
Oh, because we just had an earful of.
Yeah.
It was insanity. I don't know how else to describe it.
What I want to know is, he said something about if you dress your child up as Casper the Friendly Ghost or something that's non-demonic.
Yeah, like the Little Mermaid or Casper the Friendly Ghost.
The Little Mermaid.
Well, the Little Mermaid has a marine spirit, though, so you got to be weary of that.
Well, yeah, but like you're putting demonic possession on your kid.
And the devil has a legal right.
Oh yeah.
You changed the DNA. You changed the DNA, guys.
Bananas.
What's the demonic spirit of the Little Mermaid gonna do? Fucking possess them with Hans Christensen and make them bisexual? I mean, is that what they think is gonna happen? Because that's the only thing I can think they do if they're dressing as the Little Mermaid.
So the demonic spirit of Little Mermaid's its primary goal would be it would want to be where the people are.
That would make sense. That would make sense. to some
Okay.
degree.
Oh.
I guess. Yeah, it tracks.
All right, let's. Okay, does
Yeah.
everybody get their response to this so that we can hear what Sid Roth has? Because he just laps it up, I think. But
Please, yes.
Fun and games and parties, and you're ridiculous, John Ramirez. What would you say?
Well,
I agree.
I lived it for 25 years of my life. I got married in Halloween. I had a demonic wedding with witches and warlocks.
he had a demonic. That's the second time in
It's a
5
demonic
minutes
wedding.
or 6 minutes. He said, "Just "Let me explain Halloween." He because one of the tenets of the Satanic Church is Halloweenomancy. So once you learn that, then you're an expert on Halloween.
It's a demonic wedding.
Coming into my wedding, baptized October 31st and November 1st.
Sorry.
The true depth is the month of October, at least up to October 31st. It ramps up to October 31st because it's the high season of the witches and warlock, the third quarter, to finish strong in December. Because if you don't finish strong in December, ingredients and the recipe and the spells and the mandate and the mission that the devil gave you from January to December, if you don't finish and you have an incomplete report, punishment is coming to your house. And I've been there. I lost my eyesight in 1997. The devil took my eyesight, completely blind with the city.
Blind. Sorry, it keeps lagging. I don't know why it's being suddenly. I don't know. My laptop's getting hot. Maybe.
We can blame Brett Keane. That's what I do for most things.
All right.
Oh shit! I just realized that was muted.
Because I wanted to take a step back.
Did you have something to say?
No, I forget I
take a step
had
out
muted
of
myself.
witchcraft, and I wanted to be.
Oh, you muted yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, my dogs are barking, so I was like, I don't know if anyone can hear them, so I was like, I'll just mute, and then I forgot.
Good dad to my daughter.
What about certain movies? You watch TV, it's many of them. But there's one that's very popular now.
Look,
It's
I don't know
called
if it's just
Hocus
me. I can
Pocus
barely
2.
hear this. I can hear everyone else fine, but the video is like.
Oh, okay, God. I thought it was just me.
Something witches. Is that just me?
Is it?
No, mine was like that too. It was roboting when he was talking.
Yeah, I had it freezing up for me too. It was doing the spinny wheel on my end. I'm sorry. Let me
no offense. You sound the same without the homophobia and anti-Semitism.
What, all robot-y?
Robot-y.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't know if that's anyone else. I don't know if that's a me problem because my internet did just shit out like 3 minutes ago. But
no, mine was too.
Well, now I was actually going down with Mrs. Mania and responding to a phone call.
I think Godseed is saying that it was roboting as well.
It was roboting a little bit on my end.
I think my laptop's
all right.
I think my laptop's getting hot here. I turned my camera off. I don't know if that's helping. Do I sound any better?
You sound fine. You always sound fine though.
Actually, yeah, you've sounded mostly fine. You've only roboted a little bit, but the video you've played has been in the past 20 minutes very beep boop. I am a robot.
Oh yeah. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna just go ahead and wrap things up here then because my laptop's getting hot and I don't think it's gonna get any better. Just gonna let it cool off. But yeah, this isn't getting any better anyway. No, you're fine. It's no problem. It's gone about an hour. I've been doing it. I've been trying to keep these within an hour and a half. So that's no big deal. But let's. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing this and let's wrap up here and everybody can say a little something about about what we just watched. I don't know who's who anymore.
Oh, oh, right. I don't know. I'll start, I guess. I don't know. A lot of it's from a lot of stuff that I was saying last time. It's just, this isn't what witches think. This isn't how they practice it. This isn't what they do. Like everything he said was like straight out of like a grim fairy tale book. I don't understand. I don't even know how to wrap it up because it's just like none of this stuff happens.
Right, it's a satanic panic version of history. It's like that he presents this case that this stuff like there, there's these big organizations and all this sex in heaven, and that's just not, that doesn't track with what we know about the actual organizations that do the satanic practices and things. We know because they're very public. They're kind of proud of their motivations. So at least most satanic churches are. I'm not saying that there's not some people out there who are easily distracted by my
sorry. Like looking at myself now and I'm just like, oh, I'm lopsided. Here we go. I'll stop being distracted by my own tits.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you look fantastic. I was just saying that she threw herself together real quick because I asked her if she wanted to come on tonight, like just a couple of hours ago, and she's like, "Yeah, let me get ready." And yeah, here we are. All right. Yeah. So yeah, this is just.
Yeah, and then like the rest of it doesn't even track with reality, right? It's if you put a costume on your child and walk them down the street, they're going to get like gangbanged by demons and forever be possessed. I'm like, I don't understand. And like all of this stuff is bullshit. I don't even know what to say to it.
Wait, are you telling me that if I dress up sexy, I can walk down the street and be gangbanged by demons?
Demons, yes.
My boyfriend is looking at me disapprovingly, but also...
I'm intrigued.
He also wants to get gangbanged by demons.
I mean,
yeah, he wants to do it as a date. So, I mean, if we can do that, I mean, if this guy's right, I mean, I'm on board, my boyfriend's on board, we'll do it as a date.
Yeah.
Well, Halloween is right around the corner, so yeah. Make sure you get your little mermaid costume and your Casper costume, because apparently that unlocks the magical, what do you call it, portal between
transfers
worlds.
your DNA too. That's the important part.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, hold on. So we're both trans. So like, so does that mean I have to be the Little Mermaid and he has to be Casper the Friendly Ghost? Look, I just want to know how this works.
Take turns, I guess.
Okay, take turns. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
sorry,
it's good.
I'm super sketchy connection right now. Sorry. I don't know why this is the second time it happens. This never happens during the day usually when I do live from the Hive. So
yeah, you were streaming for like half a day earlier. None of this happened. It's got to be it's the demons. It's the demons. They don't want us letting their secrets out.
Goddamn demons.
No, it's me. I have this effect on technology.
Cat is a demon confirmed. Before I bounce, I just want to say thank you, Bree. This has been fun, and
no bounce.
Yeah, definitely an event. I almost forgot about Sid Roth and It's Supernatural, aka his bullshit show.
It's supernatural.
It's supernatural.
That's the first for me too. I've never been in a stream with her.
I think I talked to you a little bit backstage on Robbie's. Speaking of Robbie, where is he?
I'm Robbie. I'm sorry for not being able to be in the stream tonight.
But yes, this has been fun. I do have to bounce, at least temporarily. Yeah. I hate that you have to wrap this up now, Bree, but I get it.
Me too.
Yeah,
this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Hopefully the stream will go a little bit smoother, but this has been fun nonetheless. We got good 10 minutes into this. Well, maybe I think it was like more like 7 minutes, but we had to stop every 30 seconds to dissect what this guy was saying.
There is a lot, so yeah, understandable.
All right. Good night, everybody. Debbie, take care. We'll see you.
Good night, everyone.
later.
Good night.